The modern audience is crashing out after Nintendo finally removes non-binary gender option. It's only in a matter of time they had to realize that all of these hullabaloo is just nonsense. Good move. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So it appears it's a very rough day for the modern audience. They are having a very difficult time accepting the reality that even companies like Nintendo are moving away from labels like non-binary for characters or anything to do with their products. Now in this video we're going to be looking at some situations stemming from this that somehow ropes in completely unrelated IPs and discussions, but while I was scrolling through Twitter, I came across many things that represent the modern audience and all of their failings, whether it's fixing artwork or whining about pronouns and things like that. It is all connected by that general theme, and I think we can all use a good laugh today. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, of course, you've probably heard of the whole fixing art sort of thing, where Western artists, primarily Western artists, take a Japanese character and they completely butcher it in their reimagined vision. Let's just call it that, okay?
Bro, I hate those types of artists that, when they see like an artwork that they don't really like. Let's say, for example, like a anime girl or anime woman that is, like suggestive, posing, showing a lot of skin. That, I guess, those types of artists would take offensive of it, and then they'll have to quote unquote fix it by, doing this just to meet with the Western Western ideology or the modern audience. Making the from the original art into making them fat, making them like a minority. Bro, what the fuck, man? You're just making it worse, and you're just pretty much butchering the character because you didn't like the original art. Yo, you can just make the character do other stuff besides making them fucking ugly.
And it's happening again. There's been a lot of conversation
Jesus
about
Christ.
some redraws of characters from Doki Doki Literature Club. And this is the sort of realistic redrawing that we're seeing here. And the comments on places like this saying, I love how you made them look like actual teenagers instead of making them look all perfect and stuff. And it only gets worse. You can see some people in the comments saying, why is Sayori dying of liver failure because of her skin looking yellow? And people on Twitter are screenshotting that interaction and saying, why do y'all want teenage girls to be sexy? What is the problem? And this gets 17,000 likes. 17,000 likes for people criticizing a very strange redraw of this franchise that did not need to happen. I think this whole thing right here is a lot of projection, not to mention it's about fiction.
Bro, you're complaining why do y'all want teenage girls to be 60? It's called an art style. Yo, it's called an art style. Why do everything needs to be the same? Needs to be, more realistic. Yo, if you have the problem, you have to ask yourself why do we have cartoonists draw women that are pretty much beautiful. If you have a problem with that, and you have a problem with anime art style, and you might have a problem of cartoonish art style as well. Holy shit, man, it's called an art style. It's an aesthetic.
Content. But you can see there's some sanity in the replies, okay? It's not all praise. This person ratioing them into the shadow realm by simply saying, you can't be effing serious. And that's it. It's all you need to say about the situation. But the original poster could not accept what was going on here, where a different user replied saying, in quotes, why does the normally cute character look weird, end quote, is a valid question. I would hardly argue it's worth calling someone a predator over. And the original poster says, Sayori is like severely depressed, and I don't think it's a stretch that she doesn't take very good care of herself. Dude, it's a video game. It's literally a visual novel. Like relax, okay? Like, you don't have to give like a hyper realistic depiction of someone going through depressive episodes, okay? The character looked a certain way before that a lot of people thought was cute, and the redraw is abysmal. Art is subjective, but in my opinion, and the opinion of many others, it doesn't look very good. It is a downgrade for absolutely no reason, and people are asking, why would you do that? And also, why would posters like this start accusing people of being predators for noticing the downgrade? Okay?
Bro, like, at this point where, like, here's the thing, like, I draw art, right? Like, I sometimes post shit online, especially on Twitter. If I ever see, like, one of my art getting redrawn, you know, like making them uglier or making them even worse, it's pretty much like a mockery, you know? Like, if I ever seen a redrawn of my art, like, if I ever choose between like AI art and a redrawn of making them ugly, bro, like, I will just choose an AI art any time of the week, as long as, you know, like, it respects the way the character looks, not just, you know, like how it is made, because like for some reason, like, to be honest, I don't really mind if it's AI generated or some shit, but as long as the aesthetic is close to the original artwork, then I don't mind at all. Like, I just don't give a shit. But when it comes to redrawn, just making it worse, it's pretty much like a slap to the face, you know? Like I don't draw just to like, I don't like to draw like any type of artwork just to do some virtual signaling or just to do do representation, bro. Like, I just draw for fun. Like, I just want to improve. Then you just come out of the woodwork and just destroy everything, just making it worse just because it doesn't fit with the modern ideology.
But also,
oh no,
related to this video is some drama about Hatsune Miku, okay?
That
So there's
Brazilian
been a
Miku.
million different variations of this character. One of the most popular variations is Brazilian Miku. We have talked about this before on the channel. Something that was a fun trend that also inspired all kinds of variations from other countries, right? Super fun. Not in any way going to upset people, right? Of course, people were so upset about this, claiming that it's racist. That this original piece, this was the one that went viral. They said this was racist because the character had tan lines, and it's a high-key stereotype. They even got the TikTok language going on here, but then people are very upset in the replies, and I don't think they even understand.
Yo, you know what? It's always gonna be some white people, man. Like, they just gonna be like stating that, oh my god, this is racist, because I'm speaking for the Brazilian population, because like how Brazilian Miku has been drawn, or how it represents Brazilians because of, you know, tan lines, the football shirt. Yo, like, if you like ask an actual Brazilian, bro, like, most of the time they don't mind it. More in fact, like, they actually appreciate it, because for one, they have it actually exists of like their culture, like their Brazilian culture mixed with one of the most famous virtual idol ever. Like, think about it. Like, Brazilian Miku is one of the, like, a variant for Hatsune Miku. It's one of the most popular variant ever. And you know what? Like, for any Brazilians out there, I would be most proud of it, because it's a mixture of Brazilian and Hatsune Miku.
And that there are, in fact, people from Brazil who have tan lines. Like, the anti-racists, once again, proving their might. But this is what I'm talking about.
Jesus
this has gone
Christ.
viral the last couple of days. I had a double take and really process, because we've gotten Brazilian Miku, Now we got Black American Miku, and as you can see, this is a modern audience triumph. Okay, I can barely even scroll into the replies because it's savage. Okay, all I will say is this. If I, Rev, went on a Twitter and posted this, I'd be canceled. Okay, they would be charging me with a hate crime. Okay, they would think what I just did is,
bro. Like if they draw this like the Black American Miku, so you're telling me this the I guess the majority, or this how you show what a Black American would look like. So they're just pretty much fat, or if the word American mixed with this, bro, like I guess America is fat, I guess. Bro, what are we doing? Like, to be honest, like I don't really mind where, like if there's like a black Miku, bro, like can you not can you not make her fat though? Like, can you not? I don't mind a little bit of chocolate, but this is holy shit. It's more like a lard than chocolate.
unbelievable amounts of racism, but the modern audience is posting this stuff unironically. And by the way, this has 23 million views and 54,000 likes. Yes, there are sentient human beings in the replies saying this is gas. This is great, guys. Really? Again, art is subjective. But, like, does this make you think of Hatsune Miku? Is this, like, the route everyone expected? I don't know, man. And then you can see quotes saying stuff like Black Miku.
Bro, holy shit, man. Like, they even added the weird hair things. Man. Yep, this is, I guess this the American version then. Holy shit.
And it's just a fat blob with blue hair, and then you can see someone trying to fight this response in the reply saying you clearly don't know that every Miku is canon. Also, why does it bother you so much? Okay,
bruh.
The people who are whining about Brazilian Miku and stuff like that being problematic don't get to say, why does it bother you so much, when people are dunking on this art, okay? And also, if you want to say every Miku is canon, boy, the replies are heinous, okay?
Bruh.
So you're basically saying anything goes. Yeah, you could probably take some guesses as to which way this is going based on the context here. But of course, we're going to move on to the next set of...
Bro, like, if they say that every Miku is canon, I don't think this type of variant of Miku wouldn't fit the canon either. It's more like a fanon, but an actual canon, nah. Like, I guess like she won't fit in the canon as well.
Modern audience drama here with Nintendo. So official Nintendo survey has removed non-binary as an option, which is something that is far overdue. And if Nintendo is doing this stuff, I think even they are starting to get the message that people are just tired of this stuff. People are absolutely tired of this stuff affecting video games. And then you can see the replies crashing out saying, I love Nintendo, but it's inhumane. I am non-binary and I grew up on Nintendo game like Mario Bros, but it's disgusting.
Bro, it's Nintendo we're talking about. Yo, like they have like the most problems when it comes to like anything under the sun. Like, even though like you're gonna make like fan games of their products, bro, like their lawyers gonna knock on your door, or like you're gonna lawsuit for this. But getting angry about like removing the non-binary option, it's the most like the most shallow thing ever. Like, it's pretty much a nothing burger. And then I guess like there are some people that are most outraged about this. And then again, Nintendo is a family-friendly brand, and you know what? Like, I don't really agree on what Nintendo really does. Like, especially when it comes to like throwing lawsuits like each and everywhere. But this one, you know what? I will agree, because I don't want any children to be exposed of, you know, like a little bit of a smidge of what the what other genders is. You know what? For like, they should focus on whether like they're male or whether are female. Like, not the like the set, like body A or body B, or set A or set B, set 1, set 2. I don't give a shit, man. Just say that, are you a male or are you a female? Simple. And also, like, it doesn't, like, it makes children less confused.
Guys, look at this. 23,000 views, 3 likes. 23,000 people saw this reply, and only 3 hit the like button, which I can only assume is because they were laughing so hard at it and they wanted to show some appreciation. Okay? This person is calling this inhumane. Yes, returning to how things have always worked in the video game industry up until a couple years ago, when everyone lost their collective minds, is apparently inhumane to individuals like this. And of course, boo-hoo. Turns out big corporation doesn't care about you, right? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess you're going to throw away all of your games like Mario Bros, right? You're going to walk away. They just did something that's inhumane. They have betrayed you on the highest level. What will you do? Consume. I mean,
bro, like, here's the thing, like, especially like for the modern audience, the quote-unquote modern audience, they think that they're pretty much like the majority of the consumers. Think again, like, they're pretty much the minority, man. Like, even if like you're gonna opt out of playing Nintendo games forever, bro, like, it doesn't make a dent in the massive revenue that Nintendo's like gonna make. Like, if you're gonna quit because they remove the non-binary option, like, they won't even care. At the same time, like, I guess like more and more game studios are doing this. And you know what? I guess the world is slowly healing. I guess the phase, or I guess the era is fading. And you know what? I welcome it. The world is slowly healing, folks.
So they're going to keep consuming. But then here's another reply that's getting dunked on, saying, imagine getting offended over a gender option in a survey. Yeah, well, you know what? You would be very offended by the fact that they would only have male and female. Like, this is a bit hypocritical to say. Like, this is the reason why you're mad in the replies, right? Like, they're not mad in the original post. They're literally just reporting a fact that happened, and then you're like, imagine getting offended over a gender option. It seems like you're the one who's getting offended.
And okay, I'm sorry for a lot of pauses, but like this as well, like data gathering, where like if they're gonna like gather data of like how many, like what percentage of males versus like what percentage of females play these games, or what their experience is, you might as well have like an accurate data instead of like having a third pie or fourth pie, which is, you know, it's kind of like, I guess like I would call that the margin of error, where like if we're gonna go back at least 3 years where like there's gonna be other genders. So if you take a look at the pie, so we got like 30% male, like 40% female, and then the rest bottom, like the bottom of the rest is just, you know, like I guess like the margin of error, because it doesn't, like, it just takes a portion of the pie, which doesn't actually gives a lot of data. So when it comes to like only choose male and female, or pretty much like choose not to specify, and you know what, that's fine. But when it comes to male and female though, like that actually gives an actual accurate data where, this percentage of males actually enjoy this part of this game, that is accurate. And also like the females as well, like in this percentage of females, they actually enjoy this part of the game as well. So having only 2 genders in data gathering, it's much more simpler and much more cleaner than having like multiple slices of pie, you know?
Over the fact that they removed non-binary and returned to male and female. Again, just like how things have been forever until the last couple of years when everyone went cuckoo. Then you can see the Splatoon aspect of this somehow. Okay? This account saying there's only male and female. And then you can see some other people quoting that previous post about imagine being offended by pronoun options. And you can see people responding to the Miku thing as well, saying that's rich coming from the Splatoon fans, considering they're getting real creative with these names. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not super familiar with Splatoon. It's not my thing. But, like, there's, like, some, like, crazy tension going on. People are coming up with all kinds of slurs to call other players and stuff. It's a wild little peek into their world. I don't know what's going on. We need to stop everything and figure out what's going on with Splatoon. But anyways, this is a good connection because with the whole Brazilian Miku thing, something very similar happened with the character Marina. And I covered this, right? Some Japanese artist posted this, and it wasn't the correct shade. It wasn't dark enough. Therefore, racism. No, not towards, not the artist being racist. No. The anti-racist, then being racist to the Japanese artist, calling them incompetent, brain dead, and regarded, and all this stuff. And there were people...
Bruh, like, I swear, man, like, these people, these quote-unquote modern audience, man, like, they need to shut the fuck up, man, because they are like different cultures where, like in Japanese culture, they have Gyaru, you know, it's not like they appear to be black. They're pretty much like tan, you know, either they got like super tan, where they how like a ideal, like how a, what is it, like a regular Gyar would be look like, you know, versus like the Western kind, where in like it's pretty much like a skin color. So there are two different cultures that I guess like the modern audience would, you know, like would interject their own culture into the Japanese culture. Like, yo, can you just stop it? Because in Japanese culture, bro, like she's a Gyaru, like she has like a great tan, you know. It's not about skin color.
People saying respectfully, stop. Okay, this person saying, as a black man, you're making us look bad when you do this. When you're molding about Japanese artists not getting quite the socially acceptable level of shading on their art of characters like this. But then again, there's more examples. I hate how normalized whitewashing is in Japanese culture. Oh, that's... Bro. I think we're gonna have to end this guy. Oh, violent threats over this. I mean, define termly online, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, going back to the post about girl versus boy being the options here, someone says your argument is there's legit a non-binary character in Splatoon, bro, stop LARPing. So again, I have admitted this is not my franchise. So I had to do some research. It appears that what they're referring to was literally headcanon. Many such cases. Bruh. And eventually, Nintendo had to confirm. And when the game was live, non-binary was not present. In fact, from other localizers who speak Japanese, they explained on places like Tumblr, a very sane area, by the way, that basically this was a misunderstanding of some more convoluted aspects of translations here, and it got messy, and there was misunderstandings, and people were just basing everything off of headcanon, when in reality there was no mention of non-binary with the particular character that all this involved in. That's just from what I found, and I'm not surprised. That seems like the likely result, because that's what happens over and over again. People make headcanon up about characters, and then when the actual content doesn't reflect that, they don't care. They're just like, nope, my headcanon is right. Whatever, many such...
Bro, it's pretty much the same as, you know, the Yamato from One Piece. Oh yeah, was it One Piece? Yeah. Like, the Yamato in One Piece, where the canon is that she's female, but the audience or the fandom that she's trans, or I don't know, bro, like even like the creator of One Piece says like she is female. Nah, like the fandom is just nah, like she's trans. What the fuck, man? Bro, like like these types of people, man, like they need to go outside. They like they think they're the main characters. Like every time where there's gonna be like a new character, where they're super excited that they're now start like making some like fandom or fanon that yeah, like they are they are NB and such. Bro, are you even the creator, or are you even actually like the one who wrote the character lore? Like if whatever the canon lore is, you might as well respect it, because that came from the creator's mouth, you know. So might as well respect it, not just just like being a baby because the character disagrees of what your fanon is.
Cases. But again, like I said, what is going on in this community? Like they're doing like anti-ice protests in the game
Jesus.
and all this stuff. No one is illegal on stolen land. Abolish ice. I mean, this is some very brave stuff. Did this work? Did ice get dismantled as a result of these protests? I wonder. But of course, I see some replies to some of these tweets saying mentally ill people who arbitrarily decide that X is the gayest game of all time.
What?
If Sonic was real, Zay would say trans rights.
What the fuck is this ancient language? Bro, like these like there's like a selective fandoms that sometimes like I guess I'm too scared to, you know, like touch my toes in or dip my toes in, because yeah, like there's fandoms that are, you know, like they're fun, they're chill, they're nice and all, but there are some fandoms that are not meant for, you know, for newcomers, because like totally legit, like they are pretty much hardcore, and if you don't follow like everything that they will say, yo, like you'll be crucified.
My head hurts. I don't even know if this is satirical. I don't even know if they're trying to dispute the original claim or agree with it. I literally don't know what's happening. This is what happens when you're exposed to the modern audience. It literally starts frying your brain cells. I felt like I was literally getting completely shut down mentally as I was going through all of this. It's a lot. It was a lot of different topics, but I thought it was all interconnected because of the modern audience connection, of course. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video.
Right.
If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider
like
subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yep. Great video from Rev. And yo, like I swear, man, like these types of people, like these, like I would call it like the infection, you know, because this is not the case a long time ago. You know, like how like each and every fandom has its own thing. Like they are, you know, chill. They can like have fun with everyone. But when it comes to these people, like they just comes around and infect every fandom they see and starts like injecting their ideologies, and later on, like once those ideologies starts infecting the entire fandom, it will be just a ruined one. Like it's freaking cancerous, where you have to follow the crowd, you have to follow the echo chamber. If you try to say anything that is opposite to the echo chamber, you might as well get berated, you might as well get harassed, or even threatened. Let's put it on that, like getting threatened because you say like a wrong thing, you know. So and like right now, all I can say is I believe that the world is slowly healing, where these big corpos are now correcting the error of their ways, even if like it's a small one, but a small step can lead to a big change. And you know what? I welcome it, even though like majority of their actions is pretty bad. Like for instance, Nintendo. Like I don't agree the majority of things, but but in this case, you know what? They made a small W. You know what? They can take like a small W any day of the week. Keep it up.